Okay, hello guys, it's me, TheWorldOfMA's. So apparently the reason why the video is pixelated is because apparently I cannot afford my video getting copyright strike. Yeah, it's already bad because I already got one copyright strike on my alt channel. I do not want that happening again. So without further ado, let's begin with the video. Hey guys, it's me, TheWorldOfMA's. So I'm finding more anthropomorphic vehicle brats. I found a new brat other than Speedy Andy right here. So you wanna know who this new brat is? Meet Tyler. Apparently he's from the Car Patrol Car City. He's a plot device and a wannabe of Norman Price. And I'm going to be exposing him with 3 videos full out math style. So before we start this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below what other stuff you want me to see. Let's delve right in. Carlo has delivered Tom a fresh, juicy pizza, which looks less and more like a pizza and more like something at a school cafeteria because it looks like it has hair or lice in it. Apparently, Carlo, being a clumsy dimwit, decides not to hide this pizza in the interior. And guess what happens? Because apparently, you think everything's going well until you remember that one twat exists. Tyler then snatches the pizza, and just like all their Car Patrol episodes, which basically are a rinse, screen, repeat, Tom decides to phone the Car Patrol, and the Car Patrol get to work. Apparently, Frank, probably who's suffering secretly, he has to wash out the toppings, and surprise, surprise, Tyler's getting away with it. Almost, because apparently Matt and Frank are hot on his tail. Matt pulls out a lasso, a similar lasso-looking thing, and ends up stopping Tyler in his tracks, like most episodes, because apparently Tyler's the plot device to make any episode of Car Patrol of Car City work. Well, not most episodes, but some episodes, of course. Yeah, most episodes, obviously. As of course, Tyler gets arrested for stealing and returns Carlo the pizza. And there's one episode, there's this terrible morons episode. If you want pizza, then just steal it. Let's review. Tyler ended up being an absolute dumbass, and instead of asking Carlo for a pizza, he decided to outright steal it. The Car Patrol did the rinse, scream, repeat routine again in this episode, but ensuring that Tyler will be the plot device in almost every single episode there is. So, F you Carlo for being clumsy and not realizing what would have happened, and not hiding the pizza in your interior. Here's that Tyler wouldn't have stolen it, and of course, for starting this problem in the first place, Tyler can suck it! It's a hot, scorching day in Car City, though I guess it's only 19 degrees Fahrenheit. And these guys aren't used to the heat, just like how I am not used to these kinds of weathers. Frank complained that he's hot, so Matt then recommends that he and his colleague go get some ice cream. They make it to Carrie, who surprisingly has no problem when sleeping in this surprisingly hot weather. Apparently they ask for ice cream, but then apparently we realize that someone has detached Carrie's ice cream container or compartment. Let me say it again. Carrie's ice cream compartment and container or whatever ever has been stolen and detached. And also, in real life, it would actually way too impossible to detach a part of a vehicle without the help of machinery. Matt and Frank, doing the usual stuff they do in almost every single episode of this abomination of a series that is unintentionally good for me, decide that they're going to do their little detective stuffs and they're going to find whoever stole the ice cream. They first go to see the baby cars because apparently they want to frame them. And when in reality they don't do those anymore. Or yeah, you might remember why. Apparently they ask the baby cars if they see anything, but the baby cars shrug it off because they're little children. Apparently, Matt and Frank are already giving up, and apparently Amber comes up, and this is where all the dots of the story come together. Apparently she's going to Tyler, who apparently is sick from eating too much ice cream. I guess this is where all the dots connect now. Apparently Tyler has detached Carrie's ice cream container successfully, because apparently Tyler can't go 1 second without being the plot device. Apparently, not only Tyler gets it's failed to be punished, but also who gets cured on the spot as Matt and Frank take the ice cream container. And also, we don't see Amber and Tyler after that, because who knows? Because Amber either got tired and decided to Will Smith punch him off screen, or she just recklessly abandoned him and left him to die. And also, after that was taken care of, the baby cars and other people were awarded ice cream, ensuring the fact that Car City will be useless without the Car Patrol. Let's review. Matt and Frank were surprised that apparently the carrier's ice cream container was successfully detached without any complications. They asked everyone around without framing this time. And they were shocked to see that Tyler was being the plot device again, because apparently Arthur aka the writer of this series, yes, that's his name, apparently, from what I found out, he makes Tyler the plot device. It's ensuring the fact that this series will work no matter what. So, F you Amber for not failing to even discipline Tyler. Of course, F you Matt and Frank for also failing to discipline Tyler. And of course, F you Carrie for not keeping a closer eye on your ice cream cart. And of course, for detaching Carrie's ice cream cart without all complications. Of course, Tyler can suck it. Tyler is hanging a tightrope across a river because apparently this guy has not seen the Don't Try It Home disclaimers and warnings whenever he watches movies. He said that he's going to make Tao walk across the river, which sounds very wholesome of him to do. Tao almost makes it unharmed, but the rope breaks in the worst moment and Tao is left dangling like his life depends. You know what? It actually kinda does. I'm sorry if I said that in a mean-spirited way. Tyler tries to help, but it's no use. The narrator tells him to go get help, but Tyler doesn't want to get in trouble. The narrator tells him tough nut and says that he should go or otherwise he'll be in deep trouble. Tyler goes to call for help, and the Car Patrol, doing the usual stuff they do in almost every single episode, apparently they decide to bring Amber this time. Why? Because she's probably begging for screen time. Apparently, Frank and the gang saved the day. Yay! Could have done like they do this crap all the time. Because apparently Frank is a Fireman Sam wannabe, and Tyler is a Norman Price wannabe. Apparently also, Tao says that his back hurts, but I'm pretty sure that was the narrator.
Hurts? My bad.
Why did you say that? There are kids watching this. Apparently, Amber said that Tao needs to go to the hospital, and the narrator knows the person. Yes, do it! Apparently, Tyler tries making a getaway, but Matt stops him in his tracks again. Apparently, Tyler gives in and is like, you know what, fine, I'm gonna help you. And Tao says that he won't do such a thing like that. I hope Tyler won't do something like that as well. And Tyler accompanies Amber and Tao to the hospital. Because who knows, he's probably going to do a Will Smith smack on Tao while they're in the hospital. Let's review. Tyler ended up being an absolute dumbass because he didn't know what would have happened. Tao ended up falling into the water. Unfortunately, that ended up happening, and Tao almost ended up killing himself. Fortunately enough, like most kids shows, this episode has a good ending, and the punishment, and the only punishment, was being have to accompany Amber and Tao to the hospital. So, F you Tao for being brainwashed by Tyler into doing something dangerous and almost killing herself, and for starting this in the first place like almost all other episodes. Tyler can suck it.